Hello, this is David, and welcome to Equity Story. I think really good, excellent price action today. We're now trading quite comfortably over that 5,400 level, and that should hold us in good stead, hopefully, for the next few weeks. And as a result, our trending shares are doing well. We took some profits today. We've got Friday tomorrow, so often you can get a little bit of selling on Fridays. But again, CSL hitting record highs. We made a nice little profit of about, sort of just around 5%. So again, for us, we're all about making money and we're not too greedy. And again, it's a nice little trade. And again, we took profits on Ramsay Healthcare, nice sort of more or less 5% in 3 days, which again, that's pretty stunning, good money. Nothing like making really strong returns out of good blue chip companies. And again, Hansen looking really good, another 5%. One of our great little story, Hansen. Again, so good. Take some profits out of these stocks, and we'll be back in these stocks most probably in the next few weeks, sometime again, even trying to take more money out of them. The trends we're holding at the moment, basically telecoms were down today, but SGR is not a telecom, but it certainly looks very, very good. Corporate travel, again, looks absolutely stunning. These are all stocks we're going to be making some money from soon. But again, like I said, telecoms were down today, but TPG Telecom did very well and bucked the trend, and it was slightly up. And again, looks good for a push tomorrow. Burson Group was actually quite a lot higher this morning and wasn't far away from maybe being interested to take some money off the table. But again, pulled back, but I think she's just going higher, so it looks good. And Vocus Group did have a run up earlier, up 1%, but then pulled back. But yeah, just trading perfectly normally and trading in an upwards channel, which is what we're looking for. And I don't think it'll be long before hopefully we're taking some money out of Vocus as well. We did put a 10 bagger on today, and I'll just have a chat about this stock because obviously it's come down a long way and it went back down to around sort of 30 cents. It's a really exciting turnaround actually. AHZ, Admetus. The reason being is that it's been badly run by management. I think they've been burning a lot of cash. They kept doing capital raising, and I think people are just getting fed up with it. But it's a really good turnaround story. They've got a great product called CardioCel. They put an announcement out 2 days ago, and we're looking to put this stock on actually. We've been watching it for about the last few weeks, but suddenly they put the announcement out, it started moving. So the report will be on the website tomorrow, but we didn't even have time really to get the report properly written up, but it will be on the website tomorrow. But we just wanted to get everyone in there before, I think, getting into stock under 50 cents is great buying. Actually, if you go to the website of the company, you'll see most of the analysts have got target prices. I think Morgan's have a target price around just under $2. So I think this is good buying under 50 cents. And again, what's important is that it's not going to be long before this company is going to be making a profit. They believe their forecast full year 17 revenue could be at least 21 million, and they've got their profit margins down to 50%. They've got rid of a lot of staff. They cut their costs. So I think this potentially is going to obviously be going a lot higher over the next year and year and a half. So I think it's a great story. This does have a little. I'll just show you this. It does have a potentially a huge lottery ticket on it. They've got another product that they're actually in phase 2, and I think those phase 2 trials come out at the end of the year. And it's you can read here, it's Professor Ian Fraser, who was the guy that invented the vaccine for Gardasil, the cervical cancer vaccine. Obviously a very capable guy. He's also now working with Admetus for a vaccine for and a cure for herpes. So potentially, if this works out, this AHZ obviously is potentially a 10 bagger, but it could be a potential lot more than a 10 bagger if obviously they find the cure for herpes. So But that aside, what they've got, they're growing their revenues, they're growing their earnings, they're turning into profits. This is an exciting story, and really happy to add this to our 3-year growth portfolio. So please go to the website tomorrow and read up all about it. I'd just like to say gold. Gold is, we said gold is going down. I don't like to sort of be cocky and say we got it right again, but I think gold had just run so hard, and these things normally come back to the moving average. We're really bullish on gold, and just looking at Northern Star, it's one of our favorite gold stocks. I'd like to sort of try and buy it on a trend, but I don't want to try and pick it when it's falling down. It's a sort of pretty big black candle, and it's come down. If you look on the short-term chart, it's actually resting on that sort of 50-day. I think it might break it, because I think gold is going to go a little bit lower, and if it does go lower, maybe if it goes down to around these sort of levels, 420, and we start seeing Northern Star start turning up, it could be some fantastic possibilities to make some good money trending some gold stocks. You often find that these gold stocks can move 5, 6, 7, 8% a day, and Evolution the same. These are two of our favorite gold stocks. If we can get Evolution a little bit lower, turning up, I think obviously it's going to be some exciting trending there. I'd just like to say ORE again for the same reason. We've been trending ORE, and it just got a little bit too. We're saying last week it's just struggling too much getting through that $5, so we didn't really want to put it out as a trend again. And I've had a lot of you emailing me, Dave, what about ORE? And I know we've made a lot of money with this stock, so it's tempting where you made money somewhere before to keep trying to trend it, but there's a lot of resistance here, and today it's really broken that sort of short-term trend. And looking at that long-term trend, I think potentially this did go down to $4. I think it might just go down to $4 and on maybe have to form some sort of a base around here, and then potentially we could have another trend and maybe looking to retrend this somewhere around $4. Just like to mention two little stocks. Obviously, STL. Now these are two little 10-baggers which we absolutely love, and it's not trading very well. There's no reason why this shouldn't be trading very well. This is a great little story, and growing its earnings and the revenue. It's really, really undervalued. I wouldn't sort of, with something like STL, look too much on the, because it is still so low volumes, look too much on the charts. But we do expect Star Group to really to make a kick up especially when the market sort of starts seeing the potential revenue and the earnings growth that the companies are going to be making over the next sort of 2 years. As is Crusader, again, little gold stock. I think it's been sold down today a little bit, so you have a look on the gold charts a little bit with maybe the gold story. But I think obviously Crusader, if you actually look at the mines and you look what Crusader own, again, this is very, very undervalued. And in time, I think it'll start moving up, and like similar to Moy, and I think we can have another doubler, a little gold stock which will double for us. And if it does, maybe we just sell half. But certainly with those two stocks, don't lose the faith, because we certainly are big believers here at Equity Story, and I think over time they're both going to do very, very, very well. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story, and obviously we're very happy. All the emails that we're getting every day from a lot of members, just really thankful about how much money they've been making with Equity Story. So I'd like to thank you for those emails, but I often say we're only as good as it's great that we're making money for you, but we're only really as good as what we do next week, and that's all that matters, and that's what we're focused on. Anyway, thank you for listening to Equity Story, and I look forward to bringing you this report tomorrow night. Good night.